Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Henrietta. Um, I am glad that we're back here together again. I hope you guys have been catching up on some of the videos that you've missed, some of the information that's been pertinent to you filing your PPP, getting some grant money, and all of that good stuff. And I hope that you guys have already subscribed to my channel, liked, and share this content. Okay, guys. My motivation today was a couple of videos that I've been watching as well. Some people that I follow. Um, I thought of it initially on my own, but then it was confirmed to me that I needed to really do some content on this topic when I started hearing some of my other fellow YouTubers make mention and kind of go into detail about it. But I want to talk today about the PPP specifically. The PPP is something that a lot of people are getting so confused about. So I want to see how best I can clarify it the best way possible. We've done several videos on it, but I just want to focus this video strictly on PPP. And let's jump right into it. All right. So let's start with what is the PPP. Okay. The PPP is a loan. Okay, the SBA, the government, they all got together and they said, we have to do something. People are losing their jobs. Businesses are running out of money. People are not operating. People got to stay in business because our economy has to continue to flourish. Okay, what can we do? They come up with this big pot of money and they said, we're going to give X amount to this, X amount to that, this country, that country, unemployment, food stamps, this and that. But we're going to give our small businesses a bailout. Yeah, I say bailout because you're hearing the word loan, but it is a bailout because this is not no ordinary loan. Okay, this loan turns into a grant. It's like magic. It goes from a loan to a grant if and only if you use it properly. Let me slow down because I tend to go like a wrecking train, right? So the PPP, it is a loan. Again, I say, it is a loan that can be forgiven if you use it properly. The loan is meant for payroll. Okay. Payroll for your business, payroll for your side hustle, which is also your business. We're going to identify tonight how you're going to notice if you have been doing the right things to be able to apply for these things. Okay? All right. Let's start with who qualifies. Who qualifies? All businesses qualify. Okay? All businesses qualify. All 1099s qualify. All side hustles qualify. Now, if you have not been, if you've been doing your 1099 and you have not been doing your Schedule C, not just 1099, but sole proprietor, I noticed that a lot of people do not even know if they have been doing a Schedule C. Okay, a lot of the clients that I've been having recently have been qualifying for the PPP in good substantial amount of money. Okay, they didn't even know that they had a Schedule C. So I have to say, okay, go and grab your taxes. They're like, oh, my tax person files everything. Go and grab your taxes. Go through page 1. What does it say on the top left corner? What? Oh, that's 1040. Okay. Oh yeah. No, that says page 1. It says Schedule 1. It says Schedule 2. Then they get, oh, this is Schedule C. I'm like, great. Look at line 31. What does it say? They'll give me that number. One of two things can happen here when you get to line 31. It can be doomsday or it can be a great day. If that number is a negative number, it just turned into doomsday. Most likely. And when I say most likely, I mean a headache that you and I and most people would not want to really deal with, would not be able to qualify. Why? The PPP, they want to show that line 31 tells you if there's a profit or loss in your business, your side hustle, whatever it is you've been doing. Okay. The PPP and all of this money was actually meant to bail you out. Okay. So businesses that was flourishing or even doing business or has shown any kind of income in 2019. And of course, January and February of 2020, that's a different ball game. But that was showing income for 2019, you can qualify because you can show, or you're able to tell them that, listen, the pandemic has impacted my business. I'm not able to operate like I should, or like I would, or like I have been. That's what you're telling them. Okay? A lot of you braid hair. A lot of you drive trucks. A lot of you do childcare. A lot of you do dog sitting or house cleaning. Okay? There's so many different businesses. I mean, I can't even start naming them. But a lot of you do these things and you'll be surprised. But this is where we make our mistake. Most people, because they don't want to pay the IRS any money, they usually show a loss. Normally, that line 31 for a lot of people have hit a negative number. When you show that negative number, you're basically telling the government that your business was already impacted from whatever reason your business was already impacted. So it's not because of the pandemic that your business was impacted. Your business was impacted because of whatever else it may have been. The government is not trying to bail you out of an impacted situation. They're trying to bail you out of, listen, your profit could have just been $500. Okay? They may not be giving you much money, but they're trying to bail you out. That shows you had a profit and you was climbing and you was getting somewhere. Okay? Henrietta, what if my business showed a negative in 2019, but in 2020 it showed a positive? Okay, well, great. Now you can try to apply for the second draw. But your 2019 taxes, you're not going to be able to do anything for the first draw. Okay? Even when it shows a positive in 2020, which is perfectly fine, beware, because you still have to jump the hurdle of showing that 25% impact. So maybe in January, February, March, or let's start. Maybe in March, April, May, your business was impacted. Okay? And that's fine. But when you put your taxes together, your business started flourishing in August, September, October, November, December, the rest of the year. That is fine. Okay? You were still impacted by the pandemic because you were unable to operate. So guess what? Now you're going to go to your bank statements and say, listen, in 2019, this is what I brought in. In 2020, zero. Okay, I guarantee you it'll add up to 25%. Once you crunch your numbers and put your numbers, it's not much. Just pull up your bank account. Okay, you'll be able to see your performance and you'll be able to calculate it so well that way. Okay, so all right, so the PPP is tax-free money. Just in case you guys were concerned and worried, that is tax-free money. Even if it's not a loan, even if it does not become forgivable, it is tax-free money. Okay. So a lot of people come to me and they say, Harriet, I've never done payroll. I don't have any employees. I'm like, well, you have a business? Yeah, I have a business. This is what we do. I'm like, well, who does it? Oh, no, I do it myself. Well, yeah, guess what? You are your own employee. You're your own employee. You are an employee of your business. Okay. Well, who does all your paperwork and your booking and you're answering your phone? Because you're you're busy driving trucks. So who does your booking? Who does, oh, my wife does all that for me. Not my wife. I have a husband, but, yeah, my wife does that. My husband does that. Well, great. That's your other employee. That's your secretary. Wow. Didn't know that. Yes, it is. Okay, so it depends how you're filing. Are you filing as an LLC business? Are you filing as an incorporation, S Corp, independent contractor? Be very careful and very, very specific. Again, it's always about the reach out, ask your questions, leave your comments, and we'll try to give our feedback as quickly and swiftly as possible to be able to help you out to do as much. I reach out to people all the time. They reach out to me. I give them the feedback. I can talk them through some things. Of course, obviously, we do charge for what we do, but we love what we do. And so if we can passionately and truthfully give you information, we will. Okay. As one of my favorite YouTubers, Meet Kevin, said, when in doubt, apply. When in doubt, apply. Get turned down. Or they won't even just turn you down like this. They'll just say, listen, we need you guys to we need you to give me this, that, and all these documents. But guess what? Then at that point, you can say to your lender, you can reach out to them and say, I don't have that, but I have this. They're working with you back and forth. Remember, guys, there was $100 and some odd million left over. So I don't want to hear the crying of the spilled milk that they weren't giving small businesses money and we didn't know how to get. They were giving this person $4 million. Guess what? There was $100 and some odd million left over that you didn't go and take. You did not go and take. So I'm just trying to encourage you. Go and get the money. The money is available. Let me see. Did I cover everything? No, because we only stopped at negative numbers. So now, what if that number on that line 31 is a positive number? Now we're talking. So that line 31, positive number, what we're going to do, we're going to divide it by 12. Okay? So we're going to divide it by 12. And I'm not going to do it for you guys because you guys don't want me to lie and say the wrong numbers here. I'm not a human calculator, but you're going to divide it by 31. I'm sorry, you're going to divide line 31 by 12, and then you're going to times it by 2.5. Okay, that will give you an estimate of about how much you're supposed to be getting for PPP. Okay, it can either make you cry, make you shout, make you laugh, or make you run away. But it'll give you an idea. If that number is a negative number, if it's a zero, once it's a positive number, divide it by 12. Multiply that number, that answer by 2.5. You will get a roundabout figure about how much you're trying to get. That might motivate you to pick up the phone and call me. Pick up your iPad, your laptop, and send me a message. Okay? But I do want it to motivate you in some kind of a way. All right? And if it doesn't do anything else, if that number is negative, it will motivate you to start looking at your numbers a little bit better or a little bit differently. Because a lot of people file this stuff so they won't pay the IRS back. And then you have to remember, when you're trying to buy a house, if that number is a negative, guess what, guys? You're not even showing any kind of extra income to even help you to buy a house, right? Right. You're showing a negative number. So they're looking like there's no even extra income for you. So we can't even help you to get the kind of house that you want. So guys, we have to start doing business right. Start doing it the right way and start doing it the right way now. It's important. It's so important. Let me look at my notes and see. All right. So that's pretty much all I had. But if you guys have any questions about the PPP, please do me a huge favor. Drop a comment in the comment section. Hit subscribe, hit like, and hit share because I'm about to share this with my friends. So I'm hoping that you share this video with your friends as well. All right. Again, some of my favorite lenders to apply through would be Fundbox, Cross River SBA, which is, I believe, they're linked to Cabbage in a way. And you can always go through your bank. If you go through your bank, that's fine as well. But you're looking for somebody that's going to give you the least headache. Okay. At most, you're going to be uploading things like your 1040, your Schedule C that we just talked about. And if that number, if you do the computations, like we said, divide by 12, multiply by 2.5, and you just upload your Schedule C, that'll be easily confirmed. Most likely, they're going to want a bank statement showing that you were in business. And they're also probably going to want, your license, your driver's license, and they're probably going to want a voided check. Okay, so those are the kind of things that I've been seeing. Some depending on how you're filing, if it's an LLC, if it's nonprofit, some of them are wanting the 940, 941, which makes it a little bit sticky because a lot of us don't know what that is. But guess what? If you subscribe now, like and share, guess what? You will not miss the next video when I talk about the 940 and 941. All right, y'all stay tuned and have a good night. Bye.